So hey guys, and welcome to the video, and welcome to my Mardi Gras vlog for the 17th of June 2021. So you may be wondering, Ryan, why aren't you restarting the vlog at Alton Towers? Well, there's a good reason for that. Unfortunately, during the transfer process, my video files for the first part of the vlog did get corrupted, but I'm going to update you now on what's happening in the vlog, just so you guys are a bit caught up. So me and Joe, Joe's joining me in this vlog, by the way, went to Nemesis for two fantastic rides. The first ride on Nemesis, we got front row. It was a little bit slow, but it was still really good. The second ride, we got second from the back, and it was intense as hell. Me and Joe nearly grayed out on a few sections, particularly before you get over to the 0G roll. Again, great ride on Nemesis. It's definitely a back row coaster. Then we took you around Tower Street, but again, unfortunately, I can't show you those clips due to the corruption. And then we took you around the food stalls, and I actually bought a halloumi wrap. And that's what I'm going to be showing you in the next video. So I'm going to pass you over to Ryan, who has his brand new halloumi wrap from the Alton Towers Mardi Gras food market. So we've just been to the wrap stand. Both of these wraps cost £9 each, so I ended up spending £18. It's worth noting that if you are coming in, you're a Merlin Annual Pass holder, Merlin Annual Pass discount is not available on these eateries, because these are third-party eateries, which is fine, I guess. In my opinion, it is a little pricey for two wraps, I'm going to be honest with you, but yeah, Joe's tucking into his. I'm going to tuck into mine, and I shall do a food review after. And Joe also got us these large Cokes, because why not?
Try 20p more.
So yeah, let's get eating. Right, so I've made some little friends. Oh, Jesus. I don't want them to bite me. But, yeah, look.
Your baby ducks.
But they want my wrap, look. That's what it is. I'll feed them a bit of lettuce.
Oh, so fluffy! They're so cute!
Yeah.
You know you're attracting all the ducks.
I am the duck whisperer. Right, so me and Joe have just finished our halloumi wraps. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't feel like that was worth £8 a pop. £9, sorry, a pop. £18 altogether. It was really nice, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it was a bit of a novelty, and that's why it's priced so much. Plus, Alton Towers take a commission off of the third-party vendors, so they have to raise their prices to make a profit, basically. But yeah, I did like it, but again, don't feel like it was worth the price. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, it's very similar to festival food, isn't it? Like, the amount of money you pay is just slightly too ridiculous for what it is. Like, you'd expect £9 and it'd be the best thing you've ever had, but it's just some halloumi, some mayonnaise and some salad.
Yeah, me and Joe both said the same thing. We feel like it's festival food. Like I said, that pudding stand was at Download Festival, which is a rock festival. So we feel like, again, it's not worth the money, but if you are coming down here, it may be worth checking out some more of the food options for Mardi Gras and just seeing what you like, because it's all pretty much priced the same. That's one thing to bear in mind. It's not like it's, you know, one's higher than the other. Apart from the pizza stand's pretty expensive. I think you're paying next to 20 quid for a pizza, which is getting into Domino's territory, but at least Domino's have some sort of deal on all the time. So yeah, really enjoyed it, but again, not worth the price. So we're going to head off to our next attraction now. We're not sure what that's going to be. I know we keep saying Wickerman and the Smiler. Oh, Joe's about to check the app.
Check queues.
Check your queues.
Check those queues out.
Check those queues. The last time we checked, the Smiler was on a 60-minute queue. But one thing to bear in mind is with select roller coasters, as I mentioned in my news video, they are filling up all the rows now. So that is Wickerman, the Runaway Mine Train, Smiler, and I forgot what the other one was 13. Now. 13, that's it, 13. Apart from they're still using the water dummies. So Joe, what are those queues looking like?
Not good.
Oh.
Everything's on 50 to 70 minutes. Apart from Nemesis, which is on half hour.
Okay, I think because basically, like I just said, because they're running full capacity, I feel like the queues are going to be a lot more exaggerated than they actually are. So for instance, the Smiler may be on an hour queue, but you may only be waiting, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes for a ride.
Well, they've only sort of tried it over the past couple of days, haven't they?
Yeah, and so far they've dramatically managed to reduce the queue times. I reckon we should brave the Wickerman.
I think we should actually stopwatch it.
Stopwatch it.
See
Yes.
if it is 50 minutes.
Yes, I tell you what. We're going to go on Wickerman and we're going to time how long the queue actually is for you to let you know whether the increased capacity is helping out or not. Right, we shall see you at Wickerman. So we just had an amazing ride there on the Wickerman. You can tell that that's running full trains because it was absolutely amazing. That's the only word I can say for it, really.
You really pulled down the hill.
Yeah, like we got pulled down with such force. There was so much weight on that train and it was great. It really was.
We were on back row, by the way.
Yeah, we were on back row, I should say. We like to try and get back row, especially on the coasters which are good on back row, so Wickerman's definitely one of them.
Nemesis is one of them.
And Nemesis is one of them as well. Wickerman has been running great this season, and again, oh, there we go. And again, that was no exception. I love the Wickerman, I really do. And, oh, here we go. And you know what? It gets better and better every time I ride it. I really do like it. So me and Joe are gonna head off to wherever now. We don't know because the queues are
living life on the edge.
Yeah, because the queues are sort of, I say leveling out. I feel like because everybody's going on lunch now, things are getting a lot better in terms of queues. So
what do we do? Something big like Smiler.
Oh, what is the Smiler on, Joe?
Okay.
Joe is checking the queue times on the Alton Towers app. By the way, get it if you haven't got it. I did mention it in my What I Take to Theme Parks video.
70. Okay.
70. Okay, we're not going on Wickerman. I mean, well, Wickerman. I mean, we're not going on Smiler. But we shall see you at our next ride. Right, so I know that we said we weren't going to go on the Smiler next, but we decided because, you know, everything's on 70 minutes, we might as well go on the Smiler. Oblivion's still shut. That's been shut all day, unfortunately. We forgot to mention, by the way, we did time the queue for Wickerman. It was exactly 50 minutes as advertised. Oh, so let's go on the Smiler. You ready to get a bit of Gersteak, Joe?
To get corrected.
To get corrected, right. Let's get corrected. Right, so we've just had a fantastic ride on the Smiler. Well, I say fantastic, it was a good ride, but it was a bit bumpy. It was a bumpy ride. Joe was sat on the outside, and I was sat on the inside on the second row. Just to let you know about the loading every seat, we were sat next to two people. That was absolutely fine. I didn't feel unsafe at all. They were wearing their masks throughout the attraction, so thank you for wearing your mask. But yeah, it was good to sit next to people again, actually, because I feel like you get that little bit more interaction. I don't know whether, because you didn't get it, obviously, because you weren't sat next to them. But on the lift hill, like you obviously got how they were feeling and things like that. So, you know, it's bringing back a little bit more normality to theme parks for me, which is fantastic. I loved sitting next to people on the Smiler, in all honesty. Again, it enhanced the experience for me, I'll say that. I'll show you in a second, but there is more Mardi Gras things happening in front of me. We don't know what we're going to head on.
Probably Oblivion.
Yeah, Oblivion has just opened, we can see, and it wasn't open when we got in the station, so it's literally just open. So we presume that'll have a small queue. But yeah, I'll turn you around and I'll show you the Mardi Gras. So here we go. We've got more of that Mardi Gras event going on around here. This is the X Sector squad. So this is all themed to like the X Sector. You can see up there, I like this little stage area which they got going on. This is really, really good. It's got, again, this event itself has got like a really good atmosphere. The park is quite busy today, which has made it better for me and Joe because we get to, you know, again, soak in the atmosphere in regards to all this. But yeah, loving all of this elaborate, dress and things like that. Hey! But yeah, that is the X Sector squad. I believe Joe is currently in the Smiler shop getting us some ice cream, so we'll see you with those in a second. But yeah, really like this down here in X Sector. Right, so as mentioned in the last clip, me and Joe have got ice creams. Joe got the same as me, he got the Millionaire double caramel thing. These look really nice, in fact they taste really nice as well. I've took a few bites into mine already. Hey Joe, Oblivion dance? It's tradition. Well, I'm doing the dance right now, but you can't see me, look. Doing Mr. Bean. Whoop, I nearly dropped the camera there. Right. We've just had a fantastic ride in Oblivion. We waited 45 minutes for that, which isn't awful, I don't think anyway. What we have noticed as well is the park is quite busy. I did mention that while I was filming the Mardi Gras thing down there. We think that's because there's a lot of schools here today, a lot of university students. It is term time, so schools are in effect today. But yeah, a lot of school trips. It's getting towards the end of the school year now, so I feel like the theme parks are going to be busy until around September time. So,
uni students.
Yeah. Did you enjoy your ride on Oblivion?
It's a very underrated ride.
I have to disagree. I think it is kind of trash for what it is, to be honest with you. For the amount that Alton Towers paid for it, it's awful. Well, I'd say awful. It's good, but it's just not for me personally. It's just way too short.
Well, most of the money was to dig a big hole.
It was. Most of it was like building it.
I bet they just paid one guy to do it. It took him a while.
John Wardley with a bucket and spade. Yeah. Go and dig that. Right, so we are going to head over to sort of the dark foresty area now. We're going to show you the Mardi Gras stage down there. It is 3 o'clock exactly now, so we don't know if we're actually going to catch the Mardi Gras performance there. But you know, we definitely will show you the stage. Just to let you know as well, we have got about an hour and a half till the dungeon, so we're going to try and jump in a roller coaster queue now. I think we're actually going to Hex, aren't we?
I think Hex, the Wickerman, is going to be a good shout.
Yeah, let's go make Jack jealous, the flamingo in a man's body, who's been appearing more and more on the channel actually lately. I was trying to get him in a vlog with me and Joe. That'd be a good day out, that would. Yeah, could you imagine me, you and Tyron, and also the flamingo in a man's body? That'd be good. Right, so here's more of that Mardi Gras action. People enjoying themselves, eating the food, etc. I really like the music as well for Mardi Gras. The music's great. And here's more of that Towers restoration. I love to see it. You love to see it. You know, them restoring the historical properties or properties of historical significance here at Alton Towers. Yeah, it'd be nice to see them do something with this one day, to be honest with you. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, you've got all the different crews advertised on the side of the towers as well. So the Forbidden Valley crew, Voodoo crew, Katanga crew, and the Mutiny Bay crew as well. Really, really love the branding for Mardi Gras here at Alton Towers.
And the X Sector crew now.
And the X Sector crew. Yeah, sorry. I've shown you it, but I didn't actually mention it. Yeah, I have to say, it's pretty much on par with Oktoberfest for me. Would you agree?
No, Oktoberfest was sort of late night riding all day, every day, and that sort of thing. This is still, just seems like they've put a good amount of effort in, but it's just it's still 6 hours opening today. That's it.
Yeah, I have to say, because of how busy the park's been, it would have been nice for them to have opened the park a bit longer. But again, here's the bunting for the Oktoberfest. I mean, sorry, not Oktoberfest. For the Mardi Gras event. In fact, I can hear one of the Mardi Gras performances around here.
Bunting.
The bunting.
Bumting.
Bumting or bumting? Bumting. Sorry, I can't. You know, you're throwing me off, you are today.
Bumting.
You need to stop it.
It's bumting.
But yeah, like I was saying, it would have been nice for them to open the park a bit longer, considering how busy they were expecting to be. Because we actually spoke to someone on the Nemesis queue at the start of the day, and he said they was expecting it to be busy. So I'm surprised they've not increased the capacity. Right. Oh, I can see more Mardi Gras over here. Look. Are you ready to get dancing, Joe? Yeah, you do. Oh, look at that. I really like how bright and colourful that is over there. That looks really nice. Let's go over and have a look, shall we? Again, this is all like custom music for Mardi Gras, I believe. I don't believe there's anything here that's like, you know, copyrighted, so I can show you it. Here we go. Here's a voodoo squad. I really like the choreography in some of the shows. I think it's really, really, really good. All right. Are you ready for your ride on Hex? Right. Let's go and see the Legend of the Towers. Oh, so we just had a good ride there on Hex. The Legend of the Towers, one of the best flat rides in the UK, in my opinion.
It is the best one.
Is it though? Is it though?
It is, yeah.
Is it?
It's just a... Oh look, loads of Wallace and Gromit stuff. At least Hex is original.
Yeah, it's original. It's got an original story. Well, technically, it's not an original story because half of it was.
Another ride that has the same story?
No.
Then it's original.
Wow. But yeah, really do like Hex. I think it is one of the best flat rides in the country, well, dark ride, sorry, in the country. I do love myself a good Vekoma Madhouse. I've only recently realised as well there's a Vekoma Madhouse at Drayton Manor. And at Legoland, so I'm gonna have to get myself out to Legoland very soon and Drayton Manor again. Once the Wave Swinger opens at Drayton Manor, I will be at Drayton Manor. Also when the Rapids opens. But I want to go to Legoland as well, to be honest with you. Legoland looks really good and it's a park that I've not been to before. A few more creds for me to get. Would you go to Legoland?
Like 3.
Well, you know,
there's
3 more.
There's 2 junior ones and there's the Dragon Ride. And then the Dragon Ride just is real good. But other than that, as Jack would put it, Dragon Ride is goated.
It is good. Well, I don't know because I've never been on it, but apparently there's like a little dot ride section in there. Anyway, we're all on Towers today. We're not at Legoland or Drayton Manor. I don't know. I thought we were at Thorpe Park, mate. Yeah, that's one thing as well. I refuse to go to Thorpe Park until they sort out their capacity issues. So get to work on that, Thorpe Park. That'd be really, really nice. So we are heading off to the Wickerman for our final ride of the day. Hopefully final rides of the day, because it is on a short queue at the moment.
You might get a couple.
Yeah, might get a couple of laps. 32 minutes isn't too bad. Right, are you ready to feed the flames?
No, because only half of them are working.
Oh yeah, only one side of the shoulder is working, so we'll have to see about that. But yeah, let's get on the Wickerman.
Let's go.
Oh, so we've just had another great ride on the Wickerman. I really enjoyed that. That's had time to warm up. You can tell it's warmed up because it was absolutely rapid. I love the Wickerman, I really do, and I think that's gone up in my rankings now.
Yeah, you put it real low this year.
Yeah.
You were just like, oh, it's as good as I remember it. I was like, yeah, but you need to remember, it's half the weight. The train isn't as heavy as it usually is.
No,
and now, they're full in the trains, you can tell already that it's got the oomph it needs.
And because, I think it was because last year it wasn't running great as well, just because it was quite rough. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like saying it. I don't like saying a coaster's rough when a coaster's not rough, but that was rough. And it wasn't an enjoyable experience. But this year, it's had some retrack work over the closed season. It's had a bit of work done to it, and you can really tell Alton Towers really do try and keep their roller coasters in good working order, and Wickerman's a proof of it. One thing I will say about Wickerman though is the left shoulder is not working at the moment. And this is what I was afraid Alton Towers would do. They would let that affect the grade over time and it would just stop working. And that's what's happened. You also noted that you don't think that the flames are as big as before.
Yeah, and just, they don't use as much vapor effects. Like when it first opened, you wouldn't be able to see through the holes. You would just sort of go through like a wall of fog. But now it just seems to be little trickles everywhere. You know what I mean?
I get that entirely. As I say, rides do age and the effects do age, but it's nice for Alton Towers to keep on top of those effects. It's like the optical procedures room. That, the projectors in there are disaligned because they've become disaligned over time, and that's absolutely fine. But it should be just a simple job of realigning them. I don't know, I'm not a technical services worker for Alton Towers, so I couldn't tell you how hard it is to maintain certain things, but you know, some things could do with a bit of love and care, and that's just an observation that I've made. But yeah, all overall, great ride on Wickerman. In fact, amazing ride on Wickerman.
That's why it's the best coaster in the park.
It's not the best coaster in the park. The best coaster in the park is Nemesis, obviously. And if you don't agree, you're wrong. By the way, no offense.
I'm offended.
Wow. Wow, Joe. Yep. Right, so we're heading off to the dungeons now. I'm really excited for this because I've never done the dungeons at Alton Towers. I've done the dungeons in York, so I know vaguely what to expect, but...
London dungeons?
I've not done London dungeons, no.
They're the best dungeons there.
I am planning a trip, or I want to go on a trip, where I go and do... in our favourite rocket ship, yeah, where we do various attractions in London, because there is quite a lot to see and do, but I want to get a Nottingham video done first, which I'll talk more about in a later video or on my Instagram, and when I have something ready to announce. But I am planning something in regards to Nottingham and its attractions and its buildings of historic significance, so yeah, definitely stick around for that. But Joe, are you ready for a good scare?
No, I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. I'm going to hide behind you the entire time.
Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. What I've heard, it's like an all-year scare maze. Whereas the dungeons at a place like York, I remember it being quite linear. You go around, you know, in a set fashion. I believe this is the same, apart from it has a boat ride in it, because using Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's old boat ride system. So that should be quite interesting to see. As I say, I've not been in this show building since it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so I'm really excited to see how it holds up. But yeah, let's go to the not York dungeons, the Alton Towers dungeons. Let's go. Okay, so we didn't get in the dungeons, unfortunately. We'll talk more about that in the ending. But me and Joe, it is
5 to 5.
5 to 5, and we are going on Nemesis.
We sort of snuck in, we thought it'd be shut, and then we were like, the gate's open, Ryan, shall we run down?
And then a load more people came in the queue, so we joined them. But yeah, I'm really surprised we managed to get on Nemesis. But again, we'll talk about the dungeons after this, and why we didn't get in. But yeah, this is our last ride of the day, we decided. Joe, how excited are you for a spontaneous ride on Nemesis that we didn't know you were going to get on?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
You can't talk over B&M, you should know that.
Can't talk over B&M. But yeah, let's get on Nemesis. So as you saw there, we just finished our day on this #beast Nemesis, this 1994 B&M invert. Oh my god, that was an amazing, amazing ride.
Yes.
I don't feel like he has the same enthusiasm that I have at the moment, but I am buzzing. That made my day. So, the story about the dungeons. So, we didn't get in the dungeons because we got there late, basically. We got out of Wickerman around 4:20. We got to the dungeons at 4:34, and after we did that, you know, we got there and they basically said the last group have gone in for the day, you're not going to be able to get in, unfortunately. And we were fine by that, and we paid £5 per person for tickets, and I'd say it's good because they're going to allow us to reschedule, which is fine. And I know I've been bigging it up all day, and I'm really sorry that we didn't get in. But you know what? That ride on Nemesis really did make my day. One thing I wanted to say about today is that we wasn't expecting it to be open for another hour. We didn't realise they extended their hours because I looked online last night and it said they closed at 4. So when all the ride queues closed at 5, I was like, what? So we actually got onto Nemesis legit. We made it seem like we didn't get on Nemesis legit in the queue, but we did. We didn't sneak in or anything. We actually managed to get in. But I'd say overall our day's been really good. It has been really busy though. We don't know why. We think because of all the schools and all of the uni students, they've come here today, which has been okay. But you know, it has been busy for a Thursday, and we weren't expecting it, so that took us off guard quite a bit. There's Galactica. But yeah, in regards to the Mardi Gras event, I've really liked the Mardi Gras event. I feel like Alton Towers have put on such a show. That's all I can describe it as, such a show.
There's Gakalaka.
There's Gakalaka. And I feel like Alton Towers should be proud of themselves for that. Is it as good as Oktoberfest? I'd say it falters a little bit just because there's not anything everywhere always, if that makes sense. I felt like if there was say something here, well, basically outside all the rides, it would be a little better. But I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy Mardi Gras, and the stuff that they put on was amazing. But we unfortunately have come to the end of the vlog, haven't we, Joe?
We have.
How's your day been in summary then?
It's been a good day. Gone on some decent rides. It's been surprisingly busy. But other than that, a good day, and the rain's held.
Well, we didn't actually say in the vlog, but we got on 2 rides on Nemesis at the start of the day. We got on Wickerman, then we got on Smiler, Oblivion, Hex, Wickerman and Nemesis. So we've got on quite a bit, considering how busy the day's actually been.
Yeah, most schools have been an hour, so.
And like I said, we're not too down about the dungeons, just because we did get our last ride of the day on Nemesis, and that made my day. I said to Joe, that made my day.
Yes.
And you know, I love Nemesis, and we got on the back row, which made it even better. So guys, like I said, we have come to the end of the video, so if you have liked it, please smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a single video. I've been Ryan from iCoaster, this has been Oakley Dokley, and we shall see you in the next video.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night.